Big ideas roll out quickly, and probably we should do this more often. The Chamber is the leader. They're at the forefront of this. We have found with our Chamber leadership and with our staff at the Chamber, we're moving our cities forward.
There's so much opportunity for all of us here, economically, socially, environmentally. It's really exciting to be part of a community of 2 million people now that work together to propel us forward and that are willing to think of big ideas and how we can improve our cities, improve quality of life, improve opportunity for everyone.
It's important that we improve the quality of life in Oakland Park. In other words, our streets have to be nice, our neighborhoods have to be nice, we have to have incentives to get businesses to want to come to Oakland Park, new restaurants and businesses. So we are working on it. Again, if we make it nice and we make it affordable, I truly believe they will come.
What could I do for you? I make myself accessible just like every other mayor does. And you know what? It doesn't matter to me whether I'm dressed in a suit or at the Y in the morning sweating. If people want to talk, to me, that's what local government is about. It's not about being in a fancy dais in a fancy city hall wearing a suit. It's about commiserating and talking to your neighbors and coming up with ideas that are best for the community.
Well, in Wilton Manors, I believe in embracing the future and not being fearful of it. And so I'm very proud to have grown up in and around my city and making sure that our small neighborhood community that is known for its bedroom community charm is preserved and protected. And we can do that, and by properly positioning development along the right corridors, not in the middle of single-family neighborhoods, which we wouldn't want, but along dilapidating corridors and regions of our city. We have major thoroughfares, Andrews Avenue, Oakland Park Boulevard, going around our city, and making sure that those corridors are aptly zoned. We were one of the first cities in Broward County to do a transit-oriented corridor, which allows for flexibility. And again, having the commission to have the foresight to look at the regions that are appropriate for these types of flexible zoning is important, but do it in a way that also protects our neighborhoods. So it is a balancing act, but I'm up for the challenge rather than shying from it.
What are the big ideas that are going to propel us into a vibrant, resilient community? And I think that's what today's about. Now, today is just one of the major pieces that the Chamber takes on. I've actually been a member. I own Travel Host Media. We've been a member since 1980 of the Greater Fort Lauderdale Chamber. Why? Obviously, it impacts our business, most importantly because of what it does in the community. So what I got out of being here today are the issues that need to be taken on. When the mayors talked about what their issues are, obviously transportation, uniting transportation with affordable housing so our workforce can live here and get to their jobs. But the other major issue, and I've been involved in this since our last Big Ideas Conference, is how to be resilient, how to protect ourselves from climate change and sea level rise and the economic impact of that. You know, Dan Lindblade, head of our chamber, talks about economic resiliency. We have to pair being resilient with the economy that's associated with that, because if we don't become resilient dealing with sea level rise, flooding, insurance rates, rebuilding our community, those kind of things so that we can be resilient, we're not going to have a vibrant economy. It doesn't work that way. Big ideas only work when dedicated people work with their governments, work with their communities to make them a reality.